Oh my god. The Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo fanboys. It's like a match made in heaven for inferiority. Now, I don't really have a problem per se with the Switch because it can definitely find its own niche. It can definitely find its own way. It can definitely be its own complement to my gaming PC. It can never be a primary gaming platform. It can never ever be a standalone gaming platform, but there can be a place for the Switch, and I will make another video about that sometime in the future. But one thing that is incredibly frustrating about the Switch is the Nintendo fanbase. Once again, damage controlling, making excuses, not holding the company accountable, and just being overall incredibly stupid as they usually and typically are. Now, we are in 2017, people. 2017, and there's some things I expect out of my gaming in 2017. But unfortunately, Nintendo still does not want to come into the modern era. I mean, hell, they don't even want to come into 2002, but I digress. The amount of excuses and damage control is beyond pathetic. Friend codes. Nobody likes them, but hey, that's okay because it's portable. Voice chat, almost non-existent on the Switch, but hey, that's okay because it's portable. Crappy online that they are actually going to have the nerve to want to charge you for, but hey, it's okay because it's portable. Graphics that are absolutely horrific and terrible. Games in 2017 are running in 600p at lower than low settings. We have first party titles that are struggling to hit 30 frames per second while dipping down to the 300p area. Yeah, in the 300p's, people. We're talking about below standard definition. That's not sub HD, that is sub SD. But hey, it's portable. We have games that are running like absolute dog crap. But hey, it's portable. This is the most moronic damage control ever. Since when does something being portable excuse it from it being inferior? Since when does something being portable excuse it from being lacking? Should I buy a gaming laptop and say, hey, it's better than your 1080 Ti and SLI with your 8-core CPU and 32 gigabytes of RAM? Because guess what? My laptop is portable? Hell no. I do not care if it's portable. I do not care if it's not portable. I do not care if it's a hybrid. I do not care if you play it through a bat signal in the sky. The method and the means are irrelevant. The result is all that matters. And the result is a machine that struggles to have steady frame rates and a machine that plays games at resolutions that are low. Now, if we had low resolutions but high frame rates, you know what? I could deal with that because I understand that the machine is underpowered, but I can deal with that. Hell, bring out a 640 by 480 SD option and make these games 60 frames per second. I could deal with that. Just make the menus and the text in 720 or 1080p or whatever the tablet goes up to. Fine. But when I'm playing games that are piss poor resolution combined with crappy frame rates, that is unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. And the but it's portable excuse is the worst kind of damage control ever. Shit is shit. Whether you shit at home, whether you shit in a porta potty, or whether you shit in a bag and carry it with you, it being portable. Shit is shit. Period. Again, it doesn't matter the method, it doesn't matter the means, it is the result. And the fact that people are making excuses and damage controlling 392p, 600p, 24 frames per second, friend codes, a lack of voice chat, pathetic and miserable online because it's portable is absolutely pathetic. It is. It's pathetic. It is a piece of poop you can take with you. That doesn't change it, that it's still a piece of poop. Now, you know what? I said I was going to make another video of what I would like to see with the Switch, but why not combine it into this video? Because I know you moronic idiots, you haters Nintendo fans, are going to call me a hater when I own more Nintendo games and more Nintendo consoles than you ever will. I mean, you still can't accept the fact that the Wii was a miserable piece of trash. You spent 5 years damage controlling, but yet you get 1 W in 5 years of L's and you act like you're actually winning something. Let alone you're just holding your machine back again because you don't want to hold anybody accountable. But the Switch can find its way. 2 things I would like to happen. 1, I would like a Joy-Con on the left-hand side with a better D-pad. Or actually, a D-pad. Games like Mega Man 11 look good, but I would never play them on the Switch because of that left Joy-Con and its lack of a standard traditional joypad, D-pad. And people are saying, oh, but you can buy a controller. And that kind of defeats the purpose of the Joy-Con. And it kind of defeats the purpose of carrying it around with me and the portability that you guys brag about if I had to carry a damn controller with me too. Conversely, the right-hand Joy-Con, I wish it was set up like the Wii U tablet with the analog stick up top and the buttons on the bottom. That would just fix a whole lot of ergonomical things for me playing the thing because it's still small in my hands and I don't know. Game-wise, you guys are just happy to get games, period. It doesn't matter how they run, how they look, how they perform, what features they don't have. Y'all are so starved for third-party support, y'all don't even care. 600p, 24 frames per second? Oh, but it looks good on a TV. How the hell does it look good on a TV? At 600p. Running at 25. How does that... In what world does that look good? Like, this is absolutely absurd. Like, you people are calling me a performance whore. A frame rate. God forbid I want my games to, function and control properly because, that would be ideal in a game for your game to function and control properly. It's not like I'm saying we need 4K graphics. I just want a steady frame rate, a high frame rate. Like, I can't even get 720p at 30. Like you're acting like somebody asking for a 720p Lock 30 experience is asking for a lot in 2017. Like, how is that asking for a lot in 2017? Like, first of all, games shouldn't even be running that low in 2017. It's just absolutely pathetic. It's just absolutely miserable. But again, I'm hating. But it's funny, Xenoblade 2 has issues, and if you want to call out those issues and be critical about those issues, you're a hater. But that's because that game's made by Nintendo and a Nintendo first party. Conversely, a game like WWE 2K18, which runs like absolute dog shit, oh, that's a lazy developer. Oh, they gotta optimize their game. Well, why does Nintendo get special rules here? Why do they get special rules and privileges that other developers don't? If anything, Nintendo should be held to a higher standard because they created the damn hardware. Like, console fanboys just be killing me. Like, they're the only people that make excuses for brand new hardware. It's not just Nintendo dudes. Xbox dudes go out and spend $500. PUBG is running at 30 frames per second, and yet they're cool. Nintendo fanboys go out and buy a brand new Switch console, a new console. It runs games like dog crap, and yet they damage control saying it's okay. You better damn well believe if I went out and spent $500 on a brand new graphics card, that it better perform better than what I'm running right now. Because if it's performing worse than what I have right now, I'm not going to damage control for it. I'm going to return it. Because the newer hardware should do better than the older hardware. I'm not going to make excuses for something I'm going to buy. But see, you console gamers, you can't do anything but make excuses because you are bound, bonded, and binded to these corporations. And it's just freaking pathetic. Now, what I wish the Switch would do, outside of prior changes, is stop trying to take these demanding AAA games and scrunch it up on your console and try to get different experiences or selective AAA games that could run. Games that Atlas makes should all be on the Switch. Period. Unique games and indie games should all be on the Switch. Period. Games that aren't really demanding, like Overwatch, that should be on the Switch. But I can't even imagine what Wolfenstein New Colossus is going to look on this thing. Like, it's going to look and run like crap. But hey, but it's portable, right? Like, this is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. I mean, let's just say hypothetically, somebody doesn't want to play it portable. They want to play it as a console because it's a hybrid. It's supposed to field both choices and both opportunities. If nobody plays it portable, then what are they stuck with? A welfare, trash, homeless console. And hell, even then, even if you bring it portable, you're still stuck with a welfare, trash, portable machine because you're gaming on a portable handheld that's trying to be a console. It's a machine that's too weak to be a proper console, and it's a machine that's too weak to play these console games in a proper portable fashion. But no, you people continue to make excuses. Now, I don't know what the solution is. I can't pretend to know what the solution is. They can't just tomorrow announce that, they're going to make a new Switch with the Tegra X2. But this is year one, people. Year one. You have games running at 600p, 24 frames per second in year one. You have first-party titles hitting 392p and dropping into the 20 frames in year one. Newsflash, people, games get more demanding as time goes on. Hence, new consoles come out when these consoles start running like dog crap because they can't keep up with the demands of later engines and later games. When the current hardware starts to cap and struggle, that's when newer hardware comes out. Unfortunately for the Switch, it's already struggling, and it hasn't even been half a year, I don't believe. So that's my video. Take it for what you will. The Switch has potential. It just does not have potential trying to run these console games on it. It needs to find its own unique audience because you cannot take a AAA game and just downgrade it and put it on. It's just not gonna work, at least for me. For welfare gamers with low standards, it might work for you. But for a gamer that's been playing 60 frames per second since the late 90s, it's not gonna work for me. So that's my video. Y'all can cry about it. Y'all can do whatever you want about it. It's reality. It's fact. It's the truth. Portability is not an excuse for a game to run like crap. In fact, there is no excuse for a game to run like crap. Because the second you start making excuses for a game to run like crap, you're nothing but a damage-controlling corporate slave.